Okay, so this is just a little bit of a good to know section. So I mentioned one of the things earlier because a lot of people don't know this, but again, when you sweep your partner, or even if they fall over, you have 3 seconds to get them while they're on the floor. Okay, so in that situation, the referee will call, they'll start counting down, 3, 2, 1, and it must be a hand technique to score while they're on the floor. Okay? Another thing that is really, really good to know is that if you fire a kick or a punch, and then after that happens, you lose your balance. So it can be as little as you kick in and your hand touching the floor, or it could be as big as you fall into the floor, okay? You wouldn't get the points for whatever technique you scored before. So for example, if I was working with Salukic, and say I kicked him in the head, which would usually score me 2 points, if I kick, I lose my balance, and then even if I touch or end up, that's not going to give me any points for the kick that I have just scored, okay? Another couple of things that are good to know, I have to retract my techniques. So whatever it might be, if I fire something, it has to pull back. It has to pull back to where it came from, same with my kicks. Because if I kick and I leave it out, and I fall through, that's not a clean enough technique, and I wouldn't get the points for that, okay? The last thing that I want you to think about is where your eyes are. I mean, it's really, really, really obvious to most that if you're firing something at someone, you have to be looking that way. But if I fire a technique at Mr. Lukic and I'm looking in the opposite direction, I also wouldn't get that point. If I can't say clearly enough that that definitely hit because I wasn't even watching, then I'm not going to get the points for that. So there's just a couple of things I wanted to go through so that you guys have a better idea or a better understanding of what we're doing.